Hi everyone. Today I'm going to explain whole wizard option from SolidWorks software. So here we can see how to use that option and how to what is the purpose of that option and what are the type in that option. Okay. So for that we need a one part. So I'm creating one new part. So let's consider just I'm selecting front plane. So here I'm going to create one block somewhere 200 100. So make that 10 extrude here, so make it normal. So here if you see here you can find that whole wizard option. First thing why we need use this option means here you can find standard values as well as this option will use for giving call out in the drafting level. Okay. For the purpose we have to use a whole wizard option. For how to use the holder options and what are the types means here you can find this 9 type of whole options. So here we are using this six. For 6 we are using familiar in our projects. Okay. Here we can see one by one. First hole is the counter board hole. We can insert the hole in the two way. One way for just click the hole and go to the position and click the 3D sketch and make wherever you want that holes. Okay. From that you can constrain that sketch directly for giving dimension like this. So now it's showing blue color, that means holes not in constraint. Once it's turned to black color, this will have a constraint. Okay. So like that we have to do for other holes also. Constraint, let's constrain this is an x-axis. Okay. So this is deleting the holes, giving okay. So this is the one way to constrain the hole. Okay. Another way of constrain the hole is we have to create a sketch. Yes, you can create a one sketch here. You just constrain the sketch. For the beginner, for who started to practice, they can follow either this way or that one. So both are okay while working the project. So like that, first you can constrain the sketch. That means it's a reference sketch. Okay. Now you go to again the whole wizard. So here you can directly choose that hole which size you want, then go to position and 3D sketch and place that hole. Okay. So now its hole have a constraint. Now click OK. Okay. Now we can see one by one holes options. Edit feature. See, this is a counter board. In counter board, see this you can see this much of columns, sorry rows. Here you can see standard. In standard you can find ANSI metric, inches, BSI and ISO like that. So which is most important is ANSI metric and ISO. So if you're working in Europe project or if you're working US project, the clients will use the metrics. Sometimes if you're working Indian project, we have to use the ISO based on the customer requirement. Okay. So here in my case I am using that ANSI metric. Okay. In ANSI metric you can find this much of holes options. What is the different bit what is the different in this means if you choose a X bolt, if you click the custom size you can find that what is the value. This is a default value, don't change this default value. Okay. So what is a X bolt means, okay, you know that X bolt look like this. So what are the diameter, suppose I am choosing M6, what is the given K size is nearby 4 point, what is the maximum size 4.15 mm. What is here is showing for M6, see here they given 4.380. Okay, that means it after that making the hole, after the putting that fastener you will have a some clearance for this top head to this top plate. Okay. So don't change that value there. So when you're using the mostly we won't use that export counter, but rare case we are using, which is most commonly using feature would be uh, socket head cap screw. What does mean by socket head cap screw means? If you see here Allen bolt, this is a this profile is look like, na, this is called a socket head cap screw. So here if you can see, for example, I'm taking M6 of bolt. So what is head size maximum given? K 6 mm of height. If you see here in the custom size, they given 6 mm. If you want, you can make it to 7 mm, 8 mm based on your requirement. Okay, that's no problem. Okay, always be remember, you have to keep minimum 3 to 4 mm of wall thickness after making the hole. You have to ensure that, for example, this counter bore hole, this value, okay, specifically. So this uh, so this should be minimum 4 mm. Okay, you have to keep wherever you are going to use. I'm telling minimum 4 mm, or minimum, if you go to use minimum 3, don't go minimum less than 3 mm. So my suggestion, keep minimum 4 mm. Above 4 mm anything is okay. Okay, so this is the option we are using regularly. You can find that values here using the show custom size. Okay, you can keep as it is, not a problem. Then here the condition is true or blind. Okay, this is as usual, like how we are using extrude cut options there now. So you can find this here. So my suggestion is use true all or up to next. Okay, any command you can use. So this way you can use for counter bore hole. Okay, let's move on another hole size, counters countersink. Okay, what is meant by countersink? Countersink bolts are, so countersinks bolts look like this. Okay, so how they given head, if you see here it will shows 90 degrees something like this. So okay, so when you are using this command, you can see the custom size. Okay, if you see, you can see this preview also. The holes is like this. So what I'm suggesting, you can use this third option, socket countersink head cap. It will give perfect size. You can either, you can choose ISO or metric, based on it will change. Okay, so you can see here counter size, it's a 90 degree. What is the diameter they given? 13.44 up to next. Okay, so this is the countersink option. I'm using the metric. Let's move on for normal hole. Okay, here see, when you're changing the hole, you can find a profile like this, but you have to switch off this. Okay, when you're changing this option from countersink to normal hole. Okay, here you can find some of different holes, like a dowel hole, drill size, helical tab drill, screw clearance hole, tab drill. Okay, when you're using dowel hole, you can use the dowel hole option. What is the use of this means? You will get that dowel hole symbol while taking this part into the drawing sheet. So whenever using the dowel hole, better to always use the dowel hole. Don't go for a tab drill or drill size like this. Okay, always use for dowel hole. Okay, from that, here you can choose the diameters, which diameter you want. Okay, then how we have in the dowel hole, we have to apply some tolerance, right, while doing the projects, or so, because some person will do the 3D, then some person will do the 2D. So he might doesn't know about that purpose of the hole, and he doesn't know about that value. So better, my suggestion is always try to apply tolerance in the holes level. Somewhere we are using H6 F7 based on that mating function. Okay, you can apply here H6. Okay, that is means tolerance. You can apply the tolerance in the fit command. Okay, So here you can see some clearance transition press speed. You can use a nominal, then you can choose that option from here at 6. Okay, then this is the accessor, you can click this. Okay, this is like that. You can make the double holes. Then what is other hole available? So if you want to make the clearance hole, for example, uh, you are using going to M8, so your this plate is going to, like the two plate is there. So top you are making a counter bore. So here is a tap, right? Or you are using some clearance hole only. So here you want to make a tap. So tap is look like this. So this is M8. That means it will come 6.8 drill. So here this hole should be 9 mm for M8, right? So that time you can use the drill size. You can get various diameters. You can use for 9 mm hole. Okay. So if you want make that, if you're going to put the fast on top side, top on that bottom side plate going to mount means you have to use for drill hole. Okay, so that is the option. And the tap, so this is a very important feature. So tap I'm using, so what he can, here you can see that bottom tap hole, straight pipe tap hole, tap hole. So what is the difference between these three types means, tap hole and tap bottom tap hole is a normal one. If you're using a straight pipe tap hole means it will make some pipe fitting holes. Okay, when you're using some you're using some pneumatic connecting holes, or if you're working any piping sectors, or if you're mounting any connectors, you have to use this straight pipe tap hole option. Now if you normally, if you're going to use that bolt mounting, you can either you can use tap hole or bottom tap hole. So here you can see multiple options. I'm using M8 1.525. Okay, the main important thing in the draw in tap hole, you have to choose this option, visible the thread. Why we have to use this option? So this will be enable that feature in drafting. Okay, so I'm using this one. Okay, you can see here the tap visible clearance hole is the thread. Okay, you can easily identify this having a thread hole. Okay, the another option is tapered hole. Okay, so this is same like uh, inches, like it you can see here custom size. Okay, so this features specifically used for connecting pneumatic connectors, pipe fitting. Okay, that case you can go for this tapered pipe tap. Okay, so somewhere we are using what size NPT threads like that. Okay, right? So that time you can go with DIN or IS. For example, I'm choosing the DIN. We can here use 1 by 8 or 3 by 8, whatever the sources you want, you can choose from here. Okay, specifically this will use for inches tapper threads. Okay, can place it here anywhere. If you see this cross section area, you can find this tapper one, right? So this is a clearance one, so thread will be come here, this area. Then another one will be legacy hole. So here you can create a customized hole. Okay, for choosing simple string drill size and drill. So if you want use more than 100 diameter or what is not available in drill size, you can go with legacy holes. Okay, so here you can edit it values. What diameter you want? I want 100, so I want depth is using simple. Okay, sorry, I want to use the blind. So if using blind only, you can edit the hole size. I was 10 on the 100 so I can make it, this is very larger. So I want to use 50 or 30 hole. So I can place it here. Then I can constrain from and press escape. Once you place the hole and press escape, and you can constrain the holes. You can give a dimension from edge to edge. So like that you can use the hole wizard option. Okay, so this is we won't use normally in the design time. Okay, so this six feature only we used mostly in the design. So when you get in free time and try for this option too, it's similar like this only. It's based on the project requirement. Okay, my best advice is try to practice this six codes types and try to understand the functionality of the six codes. Okay, let's show. I would show what is advantage of using these codes. Suppose saving this part. Okay, make a drawing on that. For choosing now A4, A3. So you can see once you select the template, that view will be displayed automatically in the right side. See here is the view template option, view plated option is there. Once you click the view plated option, okay, the views will be displayed. So you can just drag it to your window and you can make it the orientations. Okay, and whatever you want, you can make it the views. What is the advantage of hole wizard? See, you want give this whole call out of this tap hole like counter ball holes and NPT holes means you can go to here view layout annotations and hold call out, can directly click and give that. So it will display what is the hole size and how many quantities we are used here. Okay, so this is the advantage of using hole wizard option and using the thread hole as well as, okay, you can see here size of the, see the, you can get it all the values by default. Okay, I already told you regarding the double hole function. Let's make one double hole. So this is one double hole. I'm choosing nav 5. So make it through making the position. So making here. Okay, so here I have applied, I need a tolerance of at 6. Okay, I have placed it. So then save this. So if not visible that double hole symbol means you can insert manually as well. But they will come default. Just click, this is the one way. but it will come automatically. Oh, let's try once. No need to make that view. Just see it is coming before the double symbols. Okay, maybe we have to further update the view. Okay, let's delete this. So now you can go to whole color and give dimension of this. See here you can choose once you place the dimension, and you have to use here fit and tolerance. Okay, can choose, sorry. Okay, so you can choose H6, or you can open this, just double click on the hole. So here you can choose fit and tolerance. You can apply the value here, it will come default, don't change anything here. Let's save this. Okay. Go to whole color. So see it will come default that values. Okay, no need to apply here in the drawing level. If you want to apply in the drawing level also you can do without you can modify in the left tree also, either if you want h7 or h7, so you can change it, the value will be changed as per that. You can change that what is the digit you want show. Okay, so this is the use of the whole colored option. So you have to make a hole using the hole wizard only. So which are the holes are very important: counter bore holes, tap hole, counter sinks, and clearance hole. These are the options very important. If you want apply the color for specific holes, sometimes customers need colors for different like tap hole they want uh, uh, yellow color. So that case you have to right click on the hole, go to appearance. Okay, and you can choose it yellow color. Okay, if they want apply the double hole as a blue color, you can use the blue color. Okay, I hope it's clear. uh, so today we just covered is whole user options, how to use the we today we have no we have gone through that how we have to use the whole user options. So next class we will see how to create a design template for the part model as well as drawing sheet. Okay, then we can see how to okay, I forgot to tell you one more thing. For apply material, it's see for if you want to apply the material for this part. See here the material is not specified. Just right click on that. Go to edit material. Okay. Once you go to edit material, here here you can see the default materials. So if you want to apply the mild steel, you have to use for plain carbon steel and apply it. Now you have applied the plain carbon steel. This color also get changed. So now we can measure that value of the pot. So now it's showing grams. So you want to visit, you want to see in the kilogram means you have to go for option, custom setting, and make it kilogram. Okay, now you can find it displayed having a 1.48 grams kilogram. Okay, so this way you can apply the material as well as you can make the hole on that parts. So using that hole user options. Okay, coming sections I will make a video for design libraries and well as well as assembly drawings, board drawing. I will try to cover entire. Thank you so much. If you like, and please subscribe and like that, so that will help me for making more videos. This is my first video. I may miss some points. Please put in comment if you really like. So I have some experience in SolidWorks software array, so that will help me for clearing your doubts. Thank you so much.